Hi there, I'm Geraldine Headley from Highgate Proactive Health. In my last YouTube upload, I showed you what specifically to look for in the qualifications of your naturopath. But now we're going to talk to you about what happens when you go to a naturopath. Why are you seeing a naturopath? We're going to ask you about your story so that we can empower you with the fuel to get you forward and get you on with the life you want. We're going to find a strategy for you to be able to change the behaviour to the way you need and want it to be. So we ask you, what is your issue? Are you going to accept things, or are you going to go that extra mile in your own life so you can make the right choices for yourself? Change can come from your own pain or inspiration, but we as naturopaths understand making commitments to take your health to the next level can be extremely difficult. We've mostly all been through it. There are very few of us that have come from the perfect lifestyle and carried on that way. If you do your own reading and your own homework and you come to meet me, Geraldine, your naturopath, I'm going to be thrilled that you've taken that first step, and I'm going to give you the support that you deserve and need to help you sort through all that information. Or perhaps you'd just rather take the information home from me. I've got ample here about all the different illnesses that I help people with. And if I don't know about your illness, I'll either look it up or I'll refer you to somebody I know it's their specialty. Okay, we need to work out how to give you the energy so that you can have the rewards that you deserve and how you can support others as well as yourself. I want to work together with you to support your well health and your future. So we need to find the power to change the things you need to change and change the things you don't know you could change and become the person you want to be. So empowering you. How will we get there? Well, first of all, I care about your health and your future. And once we meet, you will feel my desire for you to feel happy and contented with who you are. Your consultation is about you and for you. I will keep the consultations running smoothly and will ask lots of questions and give you way too much information when we first meet. But don't worry, I'll keep repeating that information and sharing that information, and we'll write that information down. So the first consultation is generally only a lot of talk, and if necessary, a symptom control medicine, or perhaps something to start us on the road to recovery. But it's all about meeting each other and finding each other and discovering each other. Because your symptom picture is your smallest picture. There's no magic bullets in natural medicine, but sometimes we need a herbal mix to get you on the road to health and support you in your journey to well health. This is your journey with my support. It's not my journey. So change is what you desire. I'm here to support your choices and try to make it as easy for you as possible. Secondly, and future appointments, we get to know each other. I do know that people don't care what I know until they know that I care. All right? Does that make sense? Because I do care deeply about your health, and you'll discover that. I'm a bit disorganised. The computer's not generally my friend. Carbon paper is. I'm one of the few people still on the planet supporting carbon paper makers. So at each appointment, we'll go deeper into your underlying health issues, which has a lot to do with what you eat. Mainstream media tells us what to eat, when to eat, and how much to eat. Unfortunately, media is about sales. It's not about your health. Diet can change your life for the good or the bad, and I'm here to help you change your life and to fill your life with hope and healing. So thirdly, we have to establish the process of your well health future together. We establish prevention and maintenance strategies for you to follow. We look to the vision of you, your health, the health of your family and your future. You desire your problem to be solved, and I will support you in your journey and quest to get well and stay well. I get to help people believe in themselves, to dream the big dream, and to take a bold step forward in your life towards something you really want. So empowering you, using food to get there. Nutrition and food. You're not just feeding yourself, but rather all of your small and large parts of your body. Sugar and saturated fat are a problem for your cells. Big proteins escape and cause inflammation in the body. But if you eat a mainly plant-based diet, your health will improve overall. So eat food, not too much, mostly plants, is a line coined by Michael Pollan, a writer in the US. So this phrase that he's written is all about our health. Eat food, not too much, mostly plants. It's what I want to encourage you to do. So I believe in the flexitarian diet and the Mediterranean diet because that's where the research and evidence is. You know, we have just as good health as vegetarians and vegans, those of us who eat a little bit of red meat. So you're not entering a self-made prison cell by visiting me, but rather a well health venue that contains fun and the real ability to maintain your well health and the support you need. Living in Australia, we can follow a Mediterranean diet without much of a problem. Eating out can be in cafes where you watch them make your food, but cooking for yourself and your family will be what creates that relationship and commitment and community when eating your meals, not in the car in front of the TV. It's really about sharing and communicating. So we look about changing your mindset. So if you knew how to solve your problem, we wouldn't need to see Geraldine and would have already solved your problems before picking up the phone and making an appointment with me or emailing me at hphealth@bigpond.com.au. But it's not just an appointment you will be attending, but rather the first day of the rest of your well health life. Self-health is what we're looking for, and you will gain the support you need with me. Functional medicine and innovation. So lifestyle issues such as metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, chronic illnesses need an overall health culture and adventure for change. Functional medicine is a new framework for thinking about how we get sick, why we get sick. It reframes the discussion of illness from organs and symptoms and individual diseases and instead looks at the whole person, all of the problem, using an ecosystem approach to health and how we can work together to reduce all the issues. This takes time and support, but there is enough evidence out there to show us how we can do this. Disease can be reduced and in many cases eliminated with the use of lifestyle changes and well health attitudes. We identify the impediments to well health and remove them. The body does the rest. We can look at the root cause rather than saying, we have inflammation. How can we remove that inflammation? Let's take this one pill. We instead look at what is causing the inflammation and how can we switch that off or remove it completely, because taking one pill inevitably leads to taking another pill. How we restart the body's natural way of healing itself and boosting our immune system is consistent to naturopathic principles which have been around for 200 years as a specialty. Principles which have been around this long. Functional medicine, this title has been around for about 30 years. But both of the same principles of finding the root cause of your illness and repairing you, using food as your medicine, along with exercise and positive mindset. Naturopaths are now mainstream medicine. We've got degrees. Realising using a naturopath isn't something weird anymore. There's no fish slapping, there's no candles burning, there's no bells ringing, but rather something that can be considered as completely normal. Our body is our temple. What we put in affects the quality of life we get out. So call me. If you're in Australia, my mobile number is 0410 148 503. I'll repeat that because you might not have had a pen in your hand. 0410 148 503. You can email me if you're overseas, hphealth@bigpond.com, because I do Skype consultations. As long as our time zones work out, we can do a Skype consultation together. I'd love to hear from you. All the best. Bye.